Hello and welcome to Big G Video. It's 9 o'clock, or I think it is 9 o'clock. It's time for the live stream. It's time for my Doodly live stream. So what we're doing today is I'm looking at Doodly versus AI, and I'm looking really at Doodly versus Renderforest. If you can hear a dog barking in the background, I do apologise. That's outside of my control. So every Saturday, 9, it has been 10 o'clock, I've been doing Doodly live streams. There's loads, there's a playlist, you can watch them all back, and I save them on YouTube so you can watch them anytime. So we're now in Doodly. Let me bring that up on my main screen. So I'm going to make a small advert in Doodly, and I'm going to make the same in Renderforest, and I'm going to talk all about Renderforest in a moment. But my aim today is to make an estate agent's clip, or an estate agent ad commercial, you could say, or for my American viewers, that is a real estate agent. In the UK we call them estate agents. Basically they sell your house, or that's who you buy a house from, an agent. Anyway, I'm going to go over to, no, we're not going to go there, bear with me. I want it to be slick, and quite often it's not slick. So I'm in Renderforest. Now I have a paid Renderforest account, but you can do exactly the same with a free Renderforest account. So I was doing this for free, and there are some perks to having a paid account, which we'll talk about in a moment. Now you'll notice we've got all these sort of things here, down here, and this is the one that's interesting. It's the Whiteboard animation tool. So today we're going to be looking at doing something called script to video. So we've got all these sort of templates and ways of making videos in Renderforest. And as soon as we click script to video, we actually get a little less. We don't have so many that can do script to video. So we're going to look at this one today. So this makes a whiteboard animation. So we click create now. And hopefully something will happen. I'm going to go to Doodly, and I'm going to copy the text from Doodly. You can't see me doing that because it's on my other screen. So I can add a scene, I can load a preset, I can type my script in. So I'm going to type my script in. Now I'm just pasting it as it is. Now I get 25,000 characters limit on my paid version. I think if I have a free version I get something like 5,000 or 8,000. I don't get as many, but you can go and try this out on a free version and see if you like it. And also what's really quite useful as well is it can give you some ideas of how to do your doodlies. So you can use this and you can make your Doodly videos better. You can get some ideas. Fantastic, great. So I'm going to read it out. For this month only, we're now offering a low 1% on our house sales. That's a saving of 4% compared to our standard prices. See our Facebook group for further details. We also offer a very competitive financial service through our in-house broker. Save time and money with Big G estate agents. Now, it's really important that you put full stops and punctuation in so that Renderforest knows where to look and knows where your sentences start and end. So I'm going to click generate. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see what happens. I was going to say I'm going to go to Doodly, but I'm not, because the generation's quite quick. So it groups it into scenes. You might want to trim them up. So you might want to break it up. So let's say, and this is quite annoying, that you can't see where the scenes end. I might want to make that into its own scene. So yeah, that's its own scene. For this month only, we're now offering a low 1% rate on our things. I think that will do. So I'm going to click generate. Now, if the text is too long, it will come up with an error and you've got to go and shorten it into smaller scenes. So here we go. So it's done that really quick. Now, unfortunately, actually it's not a bad place to start. You can see if I hover over it, we can see a preview of that. So we've got 6 scenes. It didn't take very long, did it? Now what we can do, is if we don't like that, we can go and replace it, and we can pick from all of these here. So we might want to have a character in it. So is there anything that looks like an estate agent or a real estate agent? No, but let's pick this guy with an idea. So here we go. So in our next scene, now that's the thing, this is going to pick with AI what it thinks is right. And this isn't right. This is some sort of board meeting. Now, I think I'm going to replace that. So we might want something as simple as percentage. So we've got all these things down here. We can put images in. I'm not going to spend ages jumping about. Let's go to finance and money. There we go, discount. So that's more appropriate. This indicates saving. See our Facebook group, that's fine. Yep, that works. Yeah, that works. So I'm pretty happy with the style, but I can have board drawn or I can have cut paper. Now this is something we don't get in Doodly, this cut paper, but it is something that we can get in the Mango Whiteboard Animate software. But let's go like for like. We can pick our colours. I'm happy with blues. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We can put music in. Inspiring storytelling, let's go for that. We can add a voiceover as well if we want to. Now here you can do a free preview. So if you don't have a paid account, you can just do a free preview. It's quite difficult to get your video length the right sort of thing. You can lengthen and shorten those scenes, but there we are. Now when I click free preview, I'm going to start on my Doodly straight after my free preview. So I'm going to start on my Doodly as soon as I click free preview, and I'm going to monitor this in another monitor and we're going to see what happens. So free preview clicked. Let's go to Doodly. I'm going to put this on my other monitor and I'm going to keep an eye on it, and when it's done, and I'm going to stop. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to put a new scene in, and I'm going to want a calendar. Here we go. So I need to keep reminding myself, for 1 month only, now offering a low commission on our house sales price. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that, and that is going to be a subtitle here. Scene settings, subtitle, go. I like a right swipe up. I don't know why. So put that up there. And I want reduced or discount. No, nothing. Right, so it's already rendered. Let's have a look at it. So I'm bringing it back, and I'm just going to go back to Chrome. So we're going to preview it. Here we go. Now I can't hear any of it because I haven't got my headphones plugged in. Did you notice that the character blinked? That was quite nice. So you can see him blinking, you can see slight movement, and I think that's really nice. The drawing, I don't think is as good as Doodly. see in his eyes he's got dollar signs. Okay, so I talked about it can give us ideas, so we can quickly put our script into Renderforest and we can see what the AI comes up with. So really, I picked that myself, so I'm not going to go with that one. It's come up with a man holding cash, man holding a bag of cash. It's come up with someone typing on a laptop for Facebook, shaking hands, and someone holding even more cash. Interesting. So we're going to see if we can do better in Doodly. Now, put a comment if you think we can do better or not. I think I can do better. So let's just have a look at, for 1 month only, we're now offering a low 1% commission on our house sales. So I'm going to put that in. Although, in a way, I wish I'd used that one. And I need a house. Need a house sale, really. Falling house, that wouldn't be good for an estate agent. Real estate background, I'm really interested in that. So I could, no, I don't want that. Just going to go with the standard house. Here we go. So I'm going to need some text. And it's just going to be 1%. And it's going to be absolutely massive. And you know what? I think it's too busy. So I think we need a signpost. Well, we're going to have that in. I'm going to have that in. And I really liked the fence that I saw earlier. I'm going to put that in. So now I'm going to just get this to where I'm happy with everything. Right. So that's gone so big it's sort of pixelated. So I just need to make that small enough to fit in there. And I sort of wish I'd made it bold now, but there we are. So we're going to flip this round. No, we're not. I'm going to take that out of the way. It's going to go there, but be small. And I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to flip this. There we go. So yeah, that's made a nice little patch, and I'm going to group them together and just shrink them down together and move them together. And this needs to go right down the bottom. Okay. So we're going to have this sort of in the foreground. There we are. Now let's work on timings. Going to go for 1.5 for the big ones. 1 second there. 1 second there. 1 second there. And 1 second there, and I'm going to have a 2-second wait. And I am going to put in some moves at the end. Okay, so I always recommend this. Put your whole script in, and then you can just copy it. So new scene, scene settings. I might as well put my 2 seconds in here, put my subtitles in here. Okay, just bear with me. I'm going to close my door. My washing machine's going off. Live streaming. What can go wrong? Right, so I'm just going to go for money. I want savings. I'm just going to go for money. %. That's a saving of 4% compared to our standard. And I'm just going to put 4% saving. There we go. I don't think. Yep, that's fine. See our face group. See our face group. See our Facebook for further details. And again, I don't think it's good to get the full stops in the subtitles. You may feel differently. That's what I think. Right. Facebook. So again, I'm just going to copy Renderforest. So I'm going to go for laptop. Oh, that's good. I wonder, would there be... I'm going to try social media. And I'm also going to put in a like, because I want people to like this imaginary Facebook. So guess what? I'm going to go back to laptop. Computer might give me a better. That might be quite good. There's everyone but Facebook in. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that because I'm going to be doing something better, and this is going to go as well. I don't like these monitors. I don't think they're that good. This one, yeah, I'll use that one. If I make that one too big, it gets pixelated. So that like would come last. We don't need, so for like 1 second, 1 second. Now, the one thing we could do is that group together. No, I knew it wouldn't be. Is we can put in some text. Just going to put in the address. Facebook.com/fake estate agency. Yep. And I'm just going to put in that to make it obvious. Ta-da! Make that slightly bigger so it aligns with that. Yeah, 1.5, I'm happy with that. And let's go back to I'm going to get all of it because I can't be bothered to go back and forward. Put it on 2. Okay. So save time and money. It was a gamble doing that time. I think we'll have a man saving time. I mean, that can be our big G estate agent there. And I'm going to need some money. You know what? Let's put that in. Put behind him. Yeah. Money. He has no feet, so I can't use him. No, she has a head thing on. Ah, here we go. And she's got feet as well, fantastic. So he's gonna go over here. She's going to be here. And he's going to... he's looking at his watch. That doesn't feel right now. You can always rely on Adam. He always reminds me of Adam West, this guy. Okay. So... I think he wants to be there as the slide comes in. I think we'll have 1.5, 1.5. You don't need 3 seconds, draw a bag of money, 1.5 again. And what's the scene here? The financial broker. I'm just going to make the exit animation consistent. I'm going to go through all of them and do that because it's defaulted the wrong way. Yeah, that's okay. So I'm going to go for meeting on characters. No. I'm going to go for shake hands. Here we go. Ah, let's compare to this. See, that one looks like they're out in the field. Surprised the wife isn't a bit jealous there. Just going to try one more of desk. I think that's pretty good. And broker. I'm going to just have a quick look at shaking hands. No, I don't like that. I want something that says broker. I think I'll just do it with text. Really, I want to be able to bend it, but I can't. I'm going to hyphenate that as well. I think I'm done. So I need to go back and just delete this slide. So let's preview it, and then I'm going to save it first. Save it, and then we'll preview it, have a look at it. Something I always forget to do is I really dislike that smart arrays. So I turn that off. Let's preview again. So, what did you think? Which was better? Certainly Doodly took a lot longer to make than the Renderforest AI one. I got some ideas from the Renderforest AI one, but I have more control here. So for example, when I watch this again, I think it's probably better to have the house done first and then have this done. I think that's better. Also, you can change what animation is used in Renderforest, but you're ultimately picking from a template, so you don't have that much control. Let's just preview this again. Yeah, that's better like that, much better. And I think when we get to that end, we should probably have just a little bit of zooming. So once it's done, let's go back to the way it was. Let's just do some zooming in. And I probably want to make it a lot. I probably just want to make it subtle, really, just a little bit. So look at that. Okay, so that's been my sort of live stream today about whether Doodly is better than, what's going on here? Let's leave the preview. What's that? So this has been my live stream about Doodly and Renderforest. Let me know if you think it was helpful. Do check out my other videos. If you'd like to see something about Renderforest and a more in-depth review of Renderforest, do let me know, and I'll do an honest software review of Renderforest. I've just not got round to it. That's one of those things. I've got so many things going on, I've not got round to it, which is a real shame. However, let me know what you think of this episode. I'm always keen to know your thoughts and improve or whatnot, or do something that's more targeted to the people watching. But anyway, I'm going to wish you a good Saturday. Have a nice time,